Hello people, so this is another episode in my winter clothing, and today we're going to be talking about buffs. Now straight off the bat I'm going to say that not enough people own buffs. You don't actually see them around that much, but I bought my first one a long time ago, before I was even out into this bushcraft stuff. I've never looked back since. You can get many different types of buff. This one here is a Merino wool buff, which I think is the best. But you can also get kind of just a normal thermal buff, they call it, which is just a normal kind of material. And they're about half the price of a Merino wool buff. So if you don't know what a buff is, it's basically a hollow tube. This Merino wool buffs are particularly a bit bigger. Your thermal buff is about half the size of this, and you're going to be paying about half the price, and you haven't got the quality and the pros of wool. So yeah, I'd definitely go for a Merino wool buff. They are really versatile. They can be used for so many things, and I'll show you now in a minute. They retail for about £20, which I know seems a lot, but they're amazing. They can be used as a scarf, which is what I do most of the time. And because the wool one is so long, it covers a lot of your neck. It covers the majority of your neck, even when it's bundled up. What you find with the thermal one is, because it's half the size, it doesn't actually get all the way up the back of your neck, which is the bit that really gets, well, for me, it's the bit where the cold wind gets in the most. So yeah, the best bit is it's just a nice scarf. You haven't got all this tying of a normal scarf and shoving it down your top. It's just straight around your neck, take off really easily, pop back on really easily. Absolutely amazing. And then obviously, if you've got a hat on, really good combination with a hat, particularly a beanie. And what I'll be doing is, if I've got my beanie on, if it's really windy, I'll pull the first layer up to cover my face. And then if it's really windy and I can still feel the wind coming through, I'll work my way down a little bit, pinch another bit of it, and pull it over again. So then I've got triple layers across my face, and I can pull this down as well. As you can see there, I'm really covered nicely. No wind's going to be getting in. But then another trick I have, if it's really windy, what I'll do is I'll find the end, I'll pull the back bit over the top of my head, and that come up a bit like that as well. Double over like that. And the beanie can go over the top. I'm telling you, when it's really cold and those winds are coming at you, this is amazing. I absolutely love it. If you need to talk, need to breathe, just pull it back down or pull it back up. It's so versatile, it's unbelievable. This is particularly good when you're sleeping at night. If you've got your head in the cold air, just pull that over, keeps the draft off, really nice. And then another thing you can do, there's so many you can do, it's unbelievable. Right? When you buy one of these, you get a little leaflet showing you all the combinations of things you can do. Just put your hands in both ends, and you grab it, and you twist it, and you push one end over the top. What you then have is a hat. If you have two of these, you can use one of them underneath your beanie if it's really warm. But I'm telling you, with this beanie you're not going to need it. If you have just a normal beanie, have that wool properties underneath your normal hat. Or you can just use it as a normal hat in kind of autumn conditions. I know my uncle does that quite a lot, he wears his buff as just a normal hat. What you can do, you can wear it as a bandana, tie a knot in it. I don't know if you've watched Dual Survival, but Dave Canterbury uses this method a lot. Tie a knot in it, and then on your head like that, and you've got yourself a bit of a bandana going on. Keep that warm sun off you. I wouldn't recommend using a wool beanie for that in the summertime, because it's going to be too hot. So just get yourself a normal thermal one if you're going to be doing the kind of bandana type look. When I'm not using my buff, I like to put it on my wrist, twist it, put it through. I like to just wear it on my wrist like that. Use it as a sweatband. Obviously you can also use it for filtering your water. It's a nice bit of cloth for doing that. That's pretty much all the things I use it for, but there are a lot of other uses. My particular favourite is around the neck and then up above your face. It just keeps all the cold air out of, and then it folds up really small, and that can just be popped into any pocket. They're just a really, really versatile piece of kit, and you can't go wrong with them. I really, really recommend everybody who goes into the outdoors gets one. Even if it's not a Merino wool one, just get a normal thermal one, because you'll be surprised. They're small, lightweight, and they do so much. You'd be stupid not to get one, really. So yeah, that's the buff. Goes really well with a lot of other pieces of kit. And then again, if you do want to put over like a wind layer over the top as well, you can buy a fleece buff, which goes over the top as well as that. And they've also just released a new type of buff, which is your normal buff, and then it's got a hood piece over the top, which is like a fleece. They're quite nice. I might get myself one of those next winter, depending on how this kind of winter goes. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it's been helpful, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Thanks for watching.